I think you're totally dishonest if you don't think that serendipity and luck play a big role. I was lucky because, so many reasons, I can't even begin. I was lucky because, in terms of publishing, I was lucky because when I was ready to publish my first novel, the world of publishing was opening up to women editors, and my best friend in the writer's workshop had decided to go into publishing. And so she got a job, and her boss, who was a power in the publishing in that particular publishing company, he decided he needed Freudian psychoanalysis 5 days a week. So he wasn't in the office very much, so he let her do basically what she wanted as long as it was cheap. And so she bought my first novel, and then she bought my second novel. And so that was my opening, into the world of publishing. The other serendipitous thing was that you weren't particularly expected to make a big splash with your first novel in those days. So they gave you a little bit of an advance. You hoped for a couple of reviews that were like pats on the head. So that gave you a chance to learn what you were doing and how to do it, and which I did. And I still lived in Iowa at that point, and so I was out in the boonies doing it my way, and I had access. And then when my third novel, which was a murder mystery, when my friend wasn't allowed to buy it, well, I sent it to Knopf and they bought it. And what could be more fortunate than being a writer at Knopf? And they've been very kind, and they've developed my career, and they've been very good to me all these years. So it's all luck, but you have to do the hard work You have to do the hard work. It's not that the hard work earns the luck. It's that when you've done the hard work, the work is there, and the work could get lucky. If you haven't done the work, then the work isn't there, so the work can't get lucky. So that's why I always tell beginning writers, you have to learn how to do it so that you enjoy the process, because the rewards are never going to be sufficient if you don't enjoy the process. It's the same thing with riding a horse. You can't expect the blue ribbon to matter. What matters is what it felt like as you were going around the jumping course, and if you felt connected to the horse, and if he felt like he was enjoying himself. And then it doesn't matter whether you won or not. It's nice to win, but it was the course that you remember.